Mongoose Jake out here on my back porch to do another quick unboxing. This time it's going to be the Nerf Trilogy DS15. Now, for those of you wondering, what does the DS15 mean? It means literally, it's Trilogy, Dart, Shell, and the 15 stands for the fact that it holds 5 shells with 3 darts each for a total of 15 darts. That's Nerf's really complicated and highly advanced labeling system. Dart, shell, 15 capacity. And they're holding all the 15 as in 3 darts per shell, 5 shells in the stock. It does not hold actually 15 in the blaster itself. And yes, I got some wind going out here. It's a beautiful summer day. Just got this thing in. Want to take care of getting this thing unboxed so I can start using it. So camera will shake a little bit because we got some wind. I'll hopefully try to edit it down so there's not so much wind noise, but here we go. Okay, here is how the Trilogy will look when fully loaded up with all the shells in the stock and ready for you to start loading and firing. It's a nice clean design. I like the fact that they actually hold the 5 instead of 3. And for those of you who haven't already found out, no, these are not going to fit your SledgeFire if you are a SledgeFire fan, and no, your SledgeFire shells won't fit in here in stock form. And for those of you who do already know that and are bummed, the reason why, I believe, this is my belief, they had to redesign the shells was because they wanted to do this whole ejection thing. These are smoother but chunkier and rounder than the SledgeFire shells, and I would say they probably tried to do the SledgeFire shells with the ejection and this drop-in loading, and because of the way that they're designed, they're a far more compact design with sharper lines and sharper edges to them, and it would probably require a more precise fit for the SledgeFire shells. So it's probably just easier for them to redesign the shells to make this work, because they wanted the whole throw it in, slam it home, and then it ejects out. So I'll go ahead and take a couple of shots here off and let you see the ejection. I'm going to actually do it left-handed so I can try to catch this if I can. Make sure I'm on camera. Here we go. And here we go. Fired. Oh, got it. Okay. So that is how that works. You just drop it in, slam it home, fire it, and catch it. There needs to be an ammo box. There's going to be one of my first mods. Use a Vulcan ammo box mounted to the side to catch your shells. There you go. You heard it here. I want to use a Vulcan ammo box to catch my shell. Oh, didn't eject. Okay, so first non-ejection. That's something I'm going to wonder about, and I'll have to get some use in it. This is just a first impressions and a demonstration video. That's probably how I'll title it. Unboxing and first impressions with firing demo. But you just keep grabbing them out of the stock, slam them home, fire it. Off to the deck it goes. I missed that one. I will take the remaining 3 shots. I'll fire them over my back railing like you've seen me do in the past if you're familiar to the channel, and give you a little bit of range. Okay, I have 3 shells left to fire. I'm just going to do these level. As always, 65 to around 65-70 feet to the base of the holly tree there in my backyard. But I'm going to lay this on my railing and we'll fire off the last 3 shells that I haven't fired yet. That's actually decent. I'm going to have to do a range test for this and compare it to a stock SledgeFire I have. Pause for the wind. I'm going to see if I can't let the wind go. Oh well, let's go with it. I'm not going to claim any ranges there. Well, okay, so you can see this is what I'm dealing with. It did not eject again. Let's try this again. Oh, if you don't really give that some force, it's not going to work. Something to keep in mind for the future. Drop that in, and out we go. And they're all very consistent. I'm seeing probably, I'm just going to take a guess, somewhere around 35 to 50 feet. I'll do an actual range test and even compare it to the SledgeFire to see how the power stands up. But first impression of the Nerf Trilogy seems to be fairly positive, and this is coming from a SledgeFire fan. Got a little more storage. I do wish they could have figured out a way to make that compatible And really wish they had made it a tube magazine fed, like with a pusher at the back that bumps it up. Or take one straight from Busby and use a conveyor belt to drop this in. They would have made it chunky up here, but man, would that have been awesome, just to be able to slap a shell in the back and it just drop in and feed on its own. Busby's already got the technology to do it. Maybe they could do it. But first impressions are fairly good. It's comfy. The grip's well sized for an adult hand, and I don't think it'll be a problem for kids. The priming weight is very light. And for a shotgun, it seems to have decent range. I'll do an actual range test, and we'll compare it directly to the SledgeFire when I do that, because I do have a couple of stock SledgeFires. And then I will do a long-term test of this, we'll say long-term. I'll do a full review of it after I get some time to test it, and I'll give you my unbiased opinion later with this. Give me at least a few days to a week on that. But this is Mongoose Jake. Hope you enjoyed this little first impressions video of the Nerf Trilogy DS-15. Thanks for watching.